Hello and welcome to the GB Pharmacist channel. If you haven't already, subscribe below to help the community grow so that we can all flourish together. In this video, we'll be going through some common blunders that I have personally seen when shortlisting for pharmacy job roles for both pharmacists and technicians alike. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Drafting a perfect pharmacy personal statement can be a formidable task, but by sidestepping some typical errors, you can significantly enhance your application's impact on the admissions committee. Your personal statement serves as a reflection of your passion for pharmacy, your aptitude for the profession, and the role that you're applying for. To aid in creating an engaging and refined personal statement, let's delve into some of the common pitfalls to avoid, along with indispensable proofreading and editing tips and pointers to ensure a stellar final version is submitted for that dream role that you're applying for. So let's start off with 5 key tips to employ when crafting a successful application. So the first one is to steer clear of generic and cliched statements. So among the most frequent blunders that I've seen from prospective job applicants is that they commit to using generic and cliched expressions that really do lack originality. So let's dodge these worn out phrases and anecdotes that stop the authentic you coming through the paper. I want to hear about your experiences and your motivations, not a generic statement of I want to work here because of rah rah rah. Be specific, be authentic, be you. The second top tip is to ensure you maintain a clear focus throughout your application. Your personal statement should remain firmly centered on the pharmacy and the reasons that are fueling you to pursue this career, this job, this role. Omit unrelated experiences or irrelevant details that could distract you from your core message of why you are right for this role and why this role is right for you. The next top tip is to avoid exaggeration or overconfidence. While it's important to showcase your strengths and accomplishments, refrain from embellishing the truth and appearing overly assured or overly grandiose. Be sincere, be candid about your experiences and capabilities, and ensure that you do get your strengths across, but you're not overzealous. You're not over exaggerating what you've done in that example, especially for these junior roles where you're not expected to be doing those things yet. Yes, having management skills is great, but if the role doesn't necessarily need it or to that level, then and you haven't done it, then leave it on the side. So my next and fourth top point is to guard against grammatical errors and typos. So in the previous video, I mentioned about getting someone to review and revise your document. Spelling mistakes, grammatical gaffes, typos, they can be minor, but in lots of shortlisting, they can put your application in an unfavorable light. So make sure you subject your application prior to submission to thorough proofreading and eradicate any blemishes, spelling mistakes, gaffes, make it perfect and give the shortlister no reason to not shortlist you. My fifth top tip, and I've mentioned this previously, is to make sure it's concise. Trim long, unwieldy paragraphs. The prolonged, disorganized paragraphs can make your personal statement feel challenging to read and digest. We don't want to be reading novels as shortlisters. We want it short and snappy. So strive for a concise, well-structured content to keep the reader engaged and attentive and easily able to mark your application, because at the end of the day, applications have to be marked to be fair. So therefore, giving the shortlister all the answers in a clear, concise, and well-structured format is only going to be beneficial to yourself. And my sixth and final point is to avoid solely focusing on your academics. While academic achievements hold great significance and are obviously vital to be able to function in the role, a pharmacy personal statement should also underscore your personal attributes, your motivations, and your pertinent experiences that harmonize with the profession and the role and the organization that you are applying to. Mastering this craft and mastering the craft of writing an application in an impeccable way is pivotal to securing your coveted role that you're applying to. So take time to focus not only on those academics, but on the personality, on yourself, on your motivations to make sure that rings true and you shine through on paper as you will do an interview. So there we have it. Those are the top errors and mishaps that I have seen from shortlisting many applications throughout my career in the pharmacy world. I hope these recommendations based off real life learning will aid you in producing your own error free, perfect personal statement for that pharmacy role that you're applying for. In summary, tailor it to the institution, the company, the job that you're applying to, spotlight your aspirations and the real you on paper, and always remain true to yourself. When you encase all of those points in a meticulously crafted, error free, and well structured document, you will set yourself apart from the competition. For further guidance, be sure to check out my website and all the previously linked videos below. If you do have any questions or you would like further personalized assistance, do not hesitate to check out our one-to-one job application review service where me and you can have a conversation about your application and we can go through it line by line. I wish you the best of luck in your journey towards a successful pharmacy career. As always, George from GB Pharmacist, you've got this.